Imagine the universe as a vast, silent ocean, where light from a distant star is like the ripple caused by a pebble skimming its surface. In this cosmic sea, there's a moment, a flash of gamma rays, so intense that it pierces the eternal night. A beacon flaring from the depths of a magnetar, a rare and extraordinary kind of star. This is no ordinary light, but a symphony of energy, playing across the cosmos, reaching out to us across time and space. In its majestic wake, elements are born. Imagine gold, uranium, and other heavy, precious metals, not as mere substances, but as the children of chaos, forged in the heart of a collapsing star. Here lies the secret alchemy of the universe, where the death of one giant gives birth to the treasures buried deep within planets, within the very jewelry we wear. As you stand under the night sky, remember, each twinkling star might just be a silent witness to this cosmic spectacle. But what lies behind this cosmic veil? What other secrets are hidden in these celestial bursts of creation? Imagine the universe as an ancient, silent library, each book a galaxy, each page a star, filled not just with stories, but with the raw elements of existence itself. Among these celestial bodies, magnetars stand out as rare and powerful tomes, their pages often turning in explosive displays. A magnetar, essentially a supercharged neutron star, is a remnant of a supernova explosion, but with a twist. Its magnetic field is unimaginably strong, billions of times more potent than anything on Earth. Now, picture a quiet evening when the sky suddenly illuminates with a flash brighter than a billion suns. This isn't just any flash, but a gamma-ray burst from a magnetar, one of the universe's most enigmatic phenomena. Such bursts are not merely spectacular light shows. They are cosmic forges where the universe's most coveted treasures, gold, uranium, and other heavy elements, are molded. The process, known as R-process nucleosynthesis, occurs under extreme conditions not replicable on Earth, where neutrons bombard atomic nuclei until they can no longer hold together, then split and regrow into new, heavier elements. These gamma-ray explosions are like whispers from the universe, telling tales of creation through destruction. As these bursts traverse the cosmos, they leave behind a trail of newly formed elements, seeding the galaxies with materials that will one day become part of planets, asteroids, and even life itself. It's a process that reveals the interconnectedness of all cosmic things, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy. Each magnetar burst, therefore, is more than just an astronomical event. It's a revelation, showing us how the complex ingredients of our universe are cooked in the hidden kitchens of the cosmos. The gold in a wedding band, or the uranium powering a city, might once have been part of such violent, radiant outbursts, linking us directly to the stars. As we gaze up at the night sky, each twinkling star might be part of this grand process, a pinprick in the vast fabric of the universe, witnessing the ongoing creation that molds our existence. It's a humbling reminder of our small place in a vast cosmic drama. So, as we uncover more about these spectacular bursts, we must ask ourselves, what truths might be hidden within this infinite architecture? In the quiet theater of the night sky, a magnetar, a rare gem among stars, once unleashed a gamma-ray explosion so profound that it painted a hidden canvas of gold, uranium, and other heavy elements across the early universe. Imagine a cosmic factory, its forges burning bright, crafting the very atoms that make up the ring on your finger or power the lights in your home. This celestial phenomenon connects us intimately to the stars' own tales of creation and destruction. If this journey through the stars has touched you, if you feel a kinship with the universe's silent whispers, I invite you to leave your voice in the comments. Share how this cosmic story resonates with your own life tapestry. Together, let's weave our reflections into the grand tapestry of human experience. Now, let's return to where it all began, to the very cradle of cosmic alchemy and the origins of these magnificent bursts. Before time found its pulse and space its canvas, there existed a primordial silence, deep and unbroken. This was the cosmos in its infancy, a vast, dark womb where the seeds of stars lay dormant, shrouded in a cloak of potential. It was a realm of quiet so profound, it echoed through the eons, a prologue written in the ink of possibility. In this ancient stillness, chaos simmered beneath the surface, a quiet storm of raw, unformed energies. These were the chaotic first breaths of the universe, where matter and antimatter danced their delicate, destructive ballet. From their embrace, the first whispers of structure began to emerge, as chaos gave way to the rhythmic heartbeat of creation. The birth of stars ignited this silent expanse with the first fires of existence. These celestial furnaces, born from clouds of gas and dust, blazed forth, casting light across the cosmos. The life of a star is one of profound contradiction. Born from the dust, destined to return to it, yet in its living, a creator of worlds. As these stars aged, their cores became crucibles, forges of the universe's alchemy, where simpler elements transmuted into gold, uranium, and a host of heavy brethren. Among these stellar architects were the magnetars, rare, enigmatic stars with hearts of unimaginable density and magnetic fields of inconceivable strength. In their death throes, they are capable of spectacular violence. A magnetar's demise is not a gentle fading, but a cataclysm, a supernova that scatters newly forged elements across the cosmos in brilliant, blinding flashes of gamma rays. These explosions, brighter than billions of suns, are the universe's declarations of rebirth, scattering the seeds of heavy elements that will find new homes in the hearts of planets and the bodies of living creatures. And so, from the fiery deaths of these cosmic giants, gold that adorns a lover's finger, and uranium that powers cities were cast across space, sewn into the fabric of new worlds rising from the cosmic dust. This cycle of stellar life and death painted not just the physical universe, but also the metaphysical canvas of our understanding, linking the very atoms in our wedding bands back to the heart of a star. As these elements journey from the silent stellar graveyards, they whisper tales of their origin. Each atom of gold or speck of uranium carries within it the memory of both the chaos and the order from which it was born. They speak of the cosmic fires that raged at the dawn of time, the silent forges that operate still in the hidden corners of space, and the quiet, relentless push of the universe towards complexity and life. What remains hidden in that ancient silence? In the silence of space, where time appears suspended, light becomes a diary, chronicling the profound events of the cosmos. As if nature itself had decided to preserve its most dramatic tales, scientists, like cosmic archaeologists, unravel these luminescent records. Each burst of gamma rays, each whisper of light from eons past, serves as a page in the grand narrative of the universe. The tale begins with a mysterious explosion far across the galaxy, a spectacle of gamma rays bursting forth from a magnetar, a rare type of star with an unimaginably strong magnetic field. This particular explosion was not merely a display of cosmic fireworks, but a beacon revealing the secret workings of the universe's alchemy. It was as if the universe had enclosed a message in a bottle, cast into the cosmic sea, and patiently waited for it to be discovered. Through instruments that pierced the celestial veil, scientists detected MEV emissions, those medium energy photons in the gamma-ray spectrum. These emissions are the fingerprints of nucleosynthesis, the process by which the universe's furnaces craft elements heavier than iron, gold, uranium, and others. As the Magnetar died in a supernova, it flung these newly forged elements into space. These elements, now embedded in celestial bodies or floating in interstellar dust, narrate stories of their fiery birth. This data, captured by telescopes and sensors, is no less than a time capsule. Each measurement, each observation is a memory of the universe, preserved almost perfectly by the vast emptiness of space. The gamma rays tell us of the conditions, the raw energies, the chaotic environments necessary for their creation. They are like the brushstrokes on the canvas of the cosmos, outlining how elements that form the core of our planet, and even the jewelry we cherish, were first conceived in stellar explosions. Humanizing these technical terms, imagine the gamma rays as messengers, racing across the universe with secrets clasped in their spectral hands. They whisper to us not just about the physics of high energies, but about a time when the universe was younger, wilder. They speak of a cosmic factory, where the gold in a wedding band or the uranium in a power plant began as stardust, forged in the heart of a collapsing star. Beneath these records, something is still alive, pulsating through the data like a heartbeat felt through the chest. The continuous cycle of star birth and death, the perpetual creation and destruction, resonates with our own experiences of growth and change. In every piece of scientific data, there is an echo of the past, a reflection of the processes that have shaped not only the universe, but also our understanding of our place within it. Thus, as we decode the light from a magnetar's explosion, we are not merely observing, we are remembering. We are participating in a universal act of recollection, piecing together the fragments of a cosmic puzzle that connects us, through the very atoms that compose us, to the phenomena that illuminate the darkness of space with their explosive swan songs. This is the poetry of science, where every equation tells a story, and every light wave sings a ballad of creation. Through these explorations, we capture time, not in grains of sand, but in beams of light, each one a testament to the universe's grand, ongoing symphony. In the vast, silent stretches of the early universe, a mystery was unfolding, hidden from the naked eye yet monumental in its impact. Picture a time when the cosmos was a dark canvas, waiting for strokes of brilliance to define its structure. Among the most dramatic artists in this cosmic gallery were the magnetars, stars with magnetic fields 1,000 times stronger than typical neutron stars. These celestial giants, often overlooked in the popular narrative of the cosmos, were the architects of a hidden cosmic factory, tirelessly forging elements like gold and uranium. Imagine now a specific magnetar, spinning in the darkness, wrapped in a magnetic field so intense it defies comprehension. This star was not just a point of light. It was a crucible for alchemical magic, where ordinary matter was transformed into precious metals. But what kind of life waits inside this silence? Here, in this story, we delve into the unseen, the places beyond our immediate grasp, where the very building blocks of our world came into being. To understand the colossal power of a magnetar's death throes, think of a supernova explosion, but magnified by the extreme forces at play due to the magnetic fields. When this particular magnetar reached the end of its life, it didn't simply fade away. It erupted in a gamma-ray explosion so powerful it was like a beacon flashing across the cosmos, signaling a moment of creation. This explosion, detected by our most sensitive instruments, revealed not just energy, but a shower of newly minted elements. As scientists, acting as cosmic archaeologists, sift through the data from this gamma-ray burst, they're not just reading energy levels. They're uncovering the secret processes that filled the universe's hidden vaults with gold, uranium, and other heavy metals. These elements are crucial, not just as materials, but as keys to understanding the extreme conditions under which the universe's most mysterious processes occur. In the heart of that cosmic factory, under conditions of unbelievable pressure and temperature, atoms were slammed together, their nuclei fused in ways that occur naturally only in these extreme environments. Here, in the forge of the magnetar, elements heavier than iron were born. This process, known as rapid neutron capture, or the R process, remains one of the great puzzles of astrophysics. How exactly these conditions come about, how the magnetar's unique setting contributes to this cosmic alchemy, continues to challenge our understanding. The explosion that marks the death of a magnetar is also a birth announcement to the universe, declaring the creation of these heavy elements. These elements do not stay buried in the depths of space, but travel across galaxies, eventually integrating into planets and, yes, into life forms. The gold in the wedding band, the uranium in the power plant, they were all forged in the cosmic cauldron of a dying magnetar. This narrative of creation and destruction, observed through bursts of gamma rays, is not just a tale of scientific interest. It's a reminder of our profound connection to the universe. Every atom in our body was once part of something much larger and more dramatic. We are, in a very literal sense, stardust. So, as we peer into the telescope or analyze data streaming in from the edges of space, we're not just doing science. We're unraveling the threads of a cosmic tapestry, intricate and fraught with mystery. We're witnessing the ongoing creation story of our universe, one explosion at a time, revealing the unseen structures that shape our reality, pushing the boundaries of what we know about where we came from, and what elements we are truly made of. In the vast expanse of space, amidst the chaos of colliding galaxies and exploding stars, a tiny speck of a phenomenon unfolds, largely unnoticed, yet profoundly significant. This is the story of a magnetar, a rare type of star with an unimaginably strong magnetic field, whose life culminates in a spectacular gamma-ray explosion. This cosmic event does more than just dazzle. It serves as a factory for the creation of gold, uranium, and other heavy elements, elements that are fundamental not only to the universe, but to life itself. Imagine the resilience of these elements, born from the heart of chaos, where temperatures reach unfathomable degrees and pressures are unimaginable. Here, in these extreme conditions, gold and uranium take form, enduring the violent throes of their celestial birthplace. This process of creation under duress parallels the resilience found in the natural world on Earth, where life clings to existence in the harshest environments, from the scalding vents in the deep sea to the parched soils of the desert. In these environments, life demonstrates a tenacity that mirrors the endurance of heavy elements in space. Just as gold and uranium withstand the brutal forces of a dying magnetar, so too do extremophiles on Earth defy the odds. These organisms adapt to their punishing environments, evolving mechanisms to not just survive, but thrive. This is the poetry of nature, an unyielding will to continue, to push through adversity, to exist. This resilience is not limited to the microscopic or the cosmic. It is echoed in the human spirit. Throughout history, humanity has faced challenges that seemed insurmountable. Wars, famines, natural disasters, and pandemics have tested our endurance, our adaptability, and our perseverance. Yet, like the elements formed in the furnace of a magnetar, humans have a remarkable ability to endure and emerge stronger. Consider the resilience of communities that rebuild after the devastation of earthquakes or hurricanes. Their recovery is not just about restoring buildings, but about renewing their collective spirit, about finding hope amid despair. It is a testament to human tenacity, a parallel to the enduring nature of cosmic elements that survive stellar explosions to eventually become part of planets, perhaps even part of us. If we ponder the journey of these elements, from their violent creation in a magnetar to their silent service as components of our very planet, we see a reflection of our own journeys. Just as these elements are dispersed throughout the universe, contributing to the formation of new stars and planets, so too do our actions and legacies ripple through time, influencing generations. The resilience of gold and uranium, enduring the cataclysmic environment of their birth, serves as a metaphor for our own struggles and triumphs. They remind us that from great adversity can come profound beauty and strength. If elements can emerge from the chaos of a collapsing star and become key players in the cosmos, what then can we achieve when faced with our own terrestrial adversities? This reflection brings us to a poignant realization. If life finds a way there, what are we capable of surviving? What can we accomplish if we harness the indomitable spirit seen in both the cosmic and natural worlds? This cosmic perspective not only deepens our understanding of the universe, but also illuminates the potential within us to overcome, to adapt, and to thrive. It underlines a profound truth about life's enduring nature across all scales and spaces, a tribute to the unstoppable force of existence itself. In the silent expanse of the early universe, a magnetar, cloaked in mystery, held secrets beyond our wildest imaginations. Charged with unimaginable power, this celestial giant waited. And then, without warning, it erupted. A gamma-ray explosion so intense it illuminated the cosmos, revealing a hidden factory where gold, uranium, and other heavy elements were born. This wasn't just a light show. It was a glimpse into the cosmic alchemy that shaped everything from the jewelry we wear to the energy that powers our cities. And yet, something is unraveling fast. What we're witnessing is more than a spectacle. It's a call to understand our origins and, perhaps, our destiny. This moment is not just about observing, it's about engaging. Comment what this awakening means to you. How does knowing our most treasured elements were born from cosmic chaos influence your view of the universe? Your thoughts could change the way we see the stars. In the vast, echoing halls of the cosmos, the collapse of a magnetar unfolds, a celestial giant, once brimming with unimaginable magnetic power, now a harbinger of chaos. Its core, unable to sustain the gravitational pull, implodes spectacularly, sending waves of gamma rays piercing through the darkness of space. This cataclysm, while a spectacular end, serves as a cosmic crucible, the intense heat and pressure forging atoms into heavy elements like gold and uranium. The universe, in its most destructive moments, hosts an alchemy that turns the basic into the precious, the common into the invaluable. Simultaneously, here on Earth, another type of collapse grips the planet. The ice caps, massive and ancient, guardians of the Earth's climate stability, melt at an alarming rate. Ice, once solid and reflective, mirroring the sun's rays back into space, now succumbs to the warming air and ocean. This meltdown, much like the magnetar's explosive demise, releases its own form of destructive energy, not electromagnetic, but environmental. Rising seas, catastrophic weather patterns, and the displacement of countless species mark the Earth's urgent cry for rescue. The parallel is stark and undeniable. Just as the magnetar's collapse sends shock waves through the galaxy, seeding the cosmos with the elements of life and industry, the melting ice caps reshape our world's geography, altering ecosystems and human civilizations in profound and irreversible ways. Both events, though on vastly different scales and timelines, underscore a universe inclined towards both creation and destruction, each process deeply entangled with the other. As the magnetars' remnants spread across the galaxy, they carry with them the seeds of future solar systems, planets, and perhaps life itself. The gold and uranium, born from celestial fire, eventually find their way into the core of planets and into the very technology and art that define human civilization. Here on Earth, the fresh water released from melting ice caps floods cities and farmlands, challenging us to adapt and innovate, to find new ways to live with the rising tides. And in that unraveling, new powers begin to stir. In space, the elements forged in the heart of a collapsed star begin their journey to become part of new worlds. On Earth, humanity faces the task of reimagining its future. A future where the boundaries of land and sea are redrawn, where the energy and resources of our planet are reconsidered and reconfigured. The urgency to act becomes more pronounced, as the parallels between cosmic and earthly survival draw a clearer, more pressing narrative. In both the vast reaches of space and the intimate landscapes of Earth, the story of collapse is not just about what is lost, but also what is transformed and what can be gained. The universe teaches that from the greatest destruction can come the most profound renewal. Whether it's through the violent birth of heavy elements or the reshaping of our planet's surface, the message is clear. Survival requires adaptation, and adaptation requires both courage and ingenuity. As we gaze up at the stars or out across the melting ice, we are reminded of our place in a universe that is constantly changing, constantly evolving. The cosmic factory that once seemed so distant is mirrored here on our changing Earth, urging us to see the connections, to feel the urgency, and to act before the balance tips too far. In the fabric of both space and Earth, the threads of collapse and renewal are woven tightly together, each depending on the other, each a testament to the forces that shape our existence. In the shadows of celestial wonders, the discovery of a hidden cosmic factory spewing forth gold, uranium, and an array of heavy elements from a magnetar's explosive demise does not just rewrite our understanding of the universe, it also poses profound questions about the future of humanity. As we gaze up at the night sky, glittering with the remnants of such cosmic events, we must consider not only the scientific implications, but also the geopolitical and ethical entanglements that follow. The potential to mine these celestial bodies presents a tremendous economic opportunity. The wealth of resources found in the cosmos could drastically alter global economies and power structures. Imagine a future where gold and uranium are as common as iron or copper, thanks to the advances in space mining technology. The countries and corporations capable of reaching and returning these extraterrestrial resources could dominate the economic landscape, creating a new era of resource-driven power dynamics. However, with great opportunity comes great responsibility and potential for conflict. The parallel with Earth's own history of colonialism is stark. Just as European powers once carved up the African continent for its natural resources, leading to centuries of conflict and inequality, we now stand on the precipice of a new form of colonialism. This time, not on Earth, but across the solar system. Who then has the right to these celestial resources? Is it the nations who can afford the colossal investment in space technology? Or is there a collective human entitlement? These questions become even more complicated when we consider the environmental and ethical implications. Mining on Earth has often been a destructive process, with long-term environmental impacts that are still being addressed today. What would be the consequences of mining operations that extend beyond our planet? The disruption of asteroid belts or lunar surfaces could have unforeseen effects on the broader cosmos, potentially altering planetary orbits or impacting the Earth itself through changes in solar radiation or debris. Moreover, the inequality highlighted by space mining could be profound. While some countries might benefit enormously, others, especially those without the technology or financial power, might be left in poverty. The wealth generated by these cosmic factories could exacerbate global inequalities, leading to a future where access to space resources defines a nation's or corporation's power. This disparity could lead to geopolitical tensions as nations vie for control or access to mining rights in space, mirroring the oil-driven conflicts of the 20th and 21st centuries. The ethical dilemmas are just as pressing. Should we interfere with untouched cosmic entities? What rights do we, as a species, have to mine other planets or asteroids for our own benefit? These questions are not just philosophical, but are crucial in shaping international space laws and policies. Without careful consideration and international cooperation, the race to exploit space resources could lead to conflict, both on Earth and in space. In this contemplative atmosphere, it's essential to contrast knowledge with control. While we now possess the knowledge to potentially reach out and mine these cosmic bodies, it doesn't necessarily follow that we should control them. This distinction is vital in discussions about space resources. Knowledge should lead to wisdom, not merely the expansion of power. And so we ask, who shapes the future? And who is forgotten in its shadow? As we advance technologically and expand our reach into the cosmos, we must not forget those who might be left behind. The benefits of such cosmic discoveries should, ideally, be a tide that lifts all boats, not just the yachts. Thus, the strategic contemplation of space mining is not just about economic gains, but also about fostering a future where innovation does not come at the expense of ethical considerations or global equity. It is about ensuring that in our quest for the stars, we remain grounded in our humanity, respecting both our planet and the unknown territories that lie beyond. As we continue to explore and possibly exploit these celestial bodies, let us do so with caution and compassion, mindful of the long-term implications for our planet, our species, and the universe itself. Imagine a future where the mysterious gamma-ray explosion from a magnetar not only illuminated the night sky, but also unveiled a hidden cosmic factory, churning out gold, uranium, and other heavy elements. This revelation promises to reshape our understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. However, the path we choose to tread in exploiting these celestial resources could lead us down very different roads. Let's first consider a dystopian scenario. In this future, the race to harness the wealth of the cosmos has led to intense competition among powerful nations and corporations. Space has become the new frontier, not just for exploration, but for exploitation. The initial promise of abundance quickly turns into a curse. As gold and uranium become as common as iron and copper, their value plummets, causing economic turmoil and collapsing global markets. Wealthy entities who control space mining technology amass unprecedented power, creating a new class divide. The celestial bodies, once symbols of wonder, are now scarred by aggressive mining operations. The environmental repercussions are profound. Altered planetary orbits and hazardous debris clouding our skies. The inequity on Earth extends into space, mirroring our historical failures. In this future, the cosmic bounty fuels conflict and despair, as humanity repeats its old patterns on a grand interstellar scale. Now, envision a hopeful scenario. In this brighter future, the discovery of the cosmic factory leads to an era of unprecedented cooperation among nations and peoples. The common goal of responsibly harnessing space resources paves the way for peace and collaborative global governance. New technologies developed for space mining are shared freely, leveling the economic playing field and providing developing countries direct access to resources and wealth. This cooperation extends to safeguarding the celestial environments, ensuring that mining operations do not disrupt the cosmic order. Economies on Earth transform, as new materials enable technological advancements previously thought impossible, enhancing the quality of life for all. In this hopeful future, the stars above are a testament to human ingenuity and compassion, a shared heritage that unites us in our quest for knowledge and prosperity. In both scenarios, the ethical implications are immense. The choices we make today regarding how we govern space resources and share the technological dividends will dictate the path of our future. Will we repeat the exploitative and divisive patterns of our past, or will we forge a new path of equality and cooperation? The answer lies in our hands. As we stand at this crossroads, it's crucial to remember that this is not just a story of stars. It's a story of us. We, the viewers and participants in this unfolding cosmic drama, hold the key to which of these futures becomes our reality. Our engagement and our demands for ethical policies and equitable sharing of space resources can influence global decisions. We have the opportunity to advocate for treaties and agreements that prioritize sustainability and fairness, ensuring that the new frontiers lead to benefits for all of humanity, not just a privileged few. By raising awareness, participating in dialogues, and supporting policies that protect both our celestial and terrestrial environments, we can help steer our global community towards the more hopeful scenario. Each decision, each voice, contributes to the collective trajectory of our species. This is our moment to act, to ensure that our exploration of space remains grounded in our most cherished values. Let's choose a future where the wonders of the universe elevate us all, fostering peace, prosperity, and sustainability. Let's choose a future that we can be proud to leave for generations to come. In the end, it's not just a story of stars, it's a story of us. The cosmos has opened its treasures to us. How we use them, how we share them, and how we protect them will define the future of humanity. Let this be a moment of unity and vision, a testament to what we can achieve when we look upwards together, not as competitors, but as collaborators in the grand tapestry of the universe. Imagine a burst of light, older than the sun, traveling across the cosmos to whisper secrets of creation into our eager ears. This light, birthed from the violent collapse of a magnetar, carried the blueprint of unimaginable riches: gold, uranium, and other heavy elements forged in the fiery heart of a collapsing star. Such a discovery is a poignant reminder of our shared heritage stardust, binding every living being to the stars above. Now, as we stand on the brink of potentially transformative cosmic exploration, our actions and voices must resonate with the gravity of this moment. Let your comment be the echo that shapes what comes next. Speak, so your voice may become a part of the celestial symphony that guides us toward either division or unity. Now, let us fall into silence and reflect on the magnitude of our next steps in this vast universe. Will we reach out with hands ready to build, or fists clenched in greed? Share your vision. Engage in the dialogue. The cosmos listens, and it awaits our reply. Let us choose wisely. Together. In the quiet darkness of space, a sudden burst of gamma rays from a collapsing magnetar whispered an ancient secret to the universe, revealing a cosmic factory where gold, uranium, and other heavy elements were forged in celestial fires. This luminous beacon, set against the eternal night, rekindled our understanding of the stars as alchemists, transforming simple matter into the rich tapestry of elements that form the backbone of worlds. and the essence of life itself. As we stand at this crossroads, gazing into the depths of space and time, the story of this magnetar is not just a tale of cosmic creation, but a mirror reflecting our own potential futures, either as stewards of celestial harmony or as rivals in a race for the heavens. What will we choose to be in the vast echoing halls of the universe? In the quiet contemplation of the cosmos, it listens, and in its boundless majesty, it waits.